Sustaining an environmentally and culturally responsible tourism is exigent. There are several questions to grapple with, such as what sights do you see and who benefits from your travel. A solution to such questions is eco-sensitive tourism or nature-based ecotourism, which tackles this issue and focuses on experiencing natural areas in ways that result in its understanding and appreciation. Shangarh is one of the most pristine eco-sensitive tourism sites of Himachal Pradesh and is located in the Shangarh Valley of district Kullu. Shangarh falls in the eco-zone of the Great Himalayan National Park, and this is also a UNESCO World Nature Heritage Site. On a national scale, the value of the Great Himalayan National Park holds an important position in conservation of the Western Himalayas. In the global context, GHNP stands out as an important conservation area in the Northwest Himalayas with global conservation significance.
There are many intangible benefits of the forest, like they give clean air, they help in reducing the pollution, they help in controlling or checking the carbon sequestration.
The Himachal Pradesh Forest Department has been attempting to engage the communities in conservation of the park by providing livelihood opportunities to them. Some of the major flagship specialities of the place, which can be seen in the Botanical Garden of Shangarh, are the alpine flora occurring above 4,000 meters, which are characterized by species rich with medicinal and economic value. There are some numerous notable mammals found in GHNP, such as Serau, the Himalayan Thar, Goral, the Himalayan black bear, the Himalayan brown bear, Himalayan red fox, and musk deer. GIZ, in collaboration with the Himachal Pradesh Forest Department, is implementing the Himachal Pradesh Forest Ecosystem Services Project since 2016. This project is funded by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, or BMZ.
इको टूरिज्म, सेंसिटिव टूरिज्म वो टूरिज्म होता है जो स्थानीय लोगों की आजीविका के साथ साथ प्रकृति के संरक्षण को भी बढ़ावा देता है.
The project aims at integrating the FES approach into the state's forest management. Cases of illicit felling, poaching, fire incidences, lack of employment opportunities for the youth, and mounting pressure on forest resources were recognized at Shangarh and led the project towards possible solutions to tackle these issues. Reconnaissance surveys and frequent meetings with communities established a huge potential of creating eco-sensitive tourism with nature as a capital and strengthening economic potential via most non-invasive means.
इसके तहत हमने जो स्थानीय लोग हैं उनकी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग और उनकी स्किल डेवलपमेंट के लिए अलग अलग तरह की ट्रेनिंग्स का इस प्रोजेक्ट के तहत आयोजन किया गया है. उसमें से कुछ ट्रेनिंग्स हैं जैसे कि कुकिंग ट्रेनिंग, होम स्टेज ट्रेनिंग.
Shangarh presents a unique mix of ecosystems like agriculture, pastures, meadows, coniferous and broadleaf forest ecosystems. In a nutshell, it could be a perfect habitat for bird diversity. So after a few birdwatching assessment, I presented this idea with the community and forest department, and we agreed that we will go for a birdwatching centric, ecological sensitive tourism model which will train these youth as a birdwatching guide who can act as a conservation frontiers as well as earn a substantial livelihood out of it.
There are some major activities that the project is focusing on, strengthening the capacities of local communities, such as birdwatching.
स्थानीय लोगों को जो हमारे युवा हैं उनको प्रैक्टिकली भी नॉलेज दे रहे हैं बर्ड वॉचिंग के बारे में, और इसके अलावा जो हम क्लासेस ले रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस भी ले रहे हैं.
Shangarh is famous for a variety of bird species, and people come here to enjoy observing birds in their natural habitat.
कुछ चिड़िया ऐसी है जो स्पीसीज ऐसी है जो सिर्फ यहीं पर मिलेगी ग्रेट हिमालय नेशनल पार्क में, वो बाकी और जगह नहीं मिलेगी।
Around 183 bird species, including 132 passerines and 51 non-passerines, have been recorded from the national park. The project and the HPFD had jointly convened a bird-watching training program for the communities of Shangarh for strengthening their capacities as bird-watching guides and improving their economic well-being.
काफ़ी सारे टूरिस्ट जो भी है बर्ड वॉचर जो यहाँ पर ग्रेट हिमालय नेशनल पार्क में मतलब से बर्ड वॉचिंग के लिए आते हैं, तो यहाँ के लोगों के लिए भी रोज़गार मिलेगा, हमारे लिए भी रोज़गार मिलेगा और हमारा फ्यूचर के लिए भी ठीक रहेगा।
और इससे नेशनल पार्क को भी लाभ होगा क्योंकि इससे हम बहुत सी अवेयरनेस जो है वो एक जनरल टूरिस्ट और जनरल पब्लिक के बीच में ला सकते हैं।
Trekking is another important tourism activity in the place. Here, visitors explore different types of forests, majestic waterfalls, and the mountain views. The two major treks of the place are the Shangarh Sara Lake Trek and the Shangarh Lapa Thela Shakti Muley Trek. One of the majestic waterfalls is the Shangarh Fall. Nestled beautifully deep inside the woods and is surrounded by dense deodar and spruce forests. Some fascinating homestays at Shangarh cannot be ignored. Amidst the lush green landscapes and the serenity, tourists enjoy a wonderful homestay experience with the host.
We are here since 4-5 days. So we found rooms pretty clean, काफ़ी neat and tidy हैं. Means hygiene is very well maintained. All the members here who are serving are very friendly. It feels like a family here.
Acknowledging women as the core workforce for eco-sensitive tourism, specific trainings like homestays and cooking with local customs, ethnic food prepared using local agriculture diversity and hospitality at its core were organized. For strengthening the capacities of the local community of Shangarh, a basic and advanced level trainings in homestay operations and cooking were conducted. The sessions were also helpful in providing additional income to the family members by associating them to visitor management.
So for practical inputs, like for example, we taught them how to make a bed. So they are making beds and they do have good infrastructure in terms of good structure of beds and mattresses and everything. But we needed to tell them how to actually tuck in the blanket, how to make a miter, and how to go about making this, the entire process of bed making, and how to actually make the guests feel more comfortable.
एक तो सबसे पहले स्माइल फेसिंग का होना सबसे ज़रूरी है।
किस तरह गेस्टों को परोसना है, खाना कैसे परोसना है उनको, किस तरह उनको गाइड करना है, कैसे बताना है कि उनको क्या क्या खाना है। औरतों को बाहर कमाने के लिए ना जाना पड़ेगा, घर में ही कमाएगी। अच्छा खाना बनेगा तो अच्छे ही पैसे भी मिलेंगे।
Nurtured by centuries of tradition, the people of Shangarh celebrate their lives in hosting a variety of fairs and festivals to honor the Shangchul Devta, which is the local deity of the place. The Kulli Nati is a traditional folk dance which is performed by the locals during fairs and festivals. They dance to the beats of percussion and instruments, wearing their traditionally colorful Kulli dress.
हमारा ये सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम है जो कि देवी देवताओं के स्थान में चलता है। जून में होता है मेला और अगस्त में होता है मेला। उस टाइम इस नाट्य को दर्शाते हैं।
The 5-tiered Manu Rishi temple located in Shangarh near Shangarh is situated at a height of approximately 6,400 feet. It is of great historic significance and is a probable tourist spot for the near future. Another important aspect for tourist attraction at Shangarh is its tranquil thatches where people enjoy doing yoga and meditation. Some of these thatches are the Thingi Sara thatch, Jagnau thatch and the Shakti Kamba thatch top.
It has got very vast potential for the tourism. It had just started picking up in the valley. Then the GIZ thought that this is really one good area where the ecosystem services from the tourism can be developed much more and shown elsewhere in the state of Himachal Pradesh.